Good evening or good afternoon. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Oh, you know what? I think I have the wrong, is this the correct agenda? The special comment?
Yeah, that's fine.
But it isn't Monday.
Oh.
Today is Friday, November 1st. The time is 2:30.
Are you sure it's not?
I had a weird moment there for myself.
Weekends go by pretty
I
quick.
can just do, I'll just go ahead and do the roll call. Mike Milkey.
Here.
Sean McAllister. Dan Stevens.
Present.
Diane Wolf.
Here.
Stephen Knott.
Here.
Larry Jurassic. I am Kim Smith Mayor. I am here. Rick Niemeyer. Amanda Jackson is absent. Also present from staff, Chief Ashback, Sabrina Steger, Joanne Marcon. And we have one citizen guest, Connor Schaefer is here as well. Item 2 is public input. This is the time where members of the public can give general input to the Common Council. If you choose to do so, please begin by stating your name and address and keeping your remarks to 3 minutes. We do have immediately after this a public hearing. So it's optional. If you would like to speak now, you can. Otherwise, during the public hearing would also be appropriate. So anybody wishing to give public input, now would be the time to do so. Second call for public input. Third and final call for public input. Not seeing or hearing anybody. That is now closed and we will move on. For consideration and possible action on the following items. Number 3 is a public hearing regarding the denial of a beverage operator's license application from Connor Schaefer. I'll open the public hearing and I'll now ask for people this is going to be one of those backwards ones because it's to overturn the denial. So people wishing to speak in favor of the denial, I'll call for that first. People wishing to speak in favor of the denial.
If I could, so these types of hearings are typically a closed session item. And Mr. Schaefer had the opportunity to request that it be an open session if he chose so. And I just talked with him prior to the meeting and he has asked that it be a closed session. So we will be holding the actual hearing itself in closed session. There was both on the agenda because we weren't certain which direction he wanted to go.
So you'd like me to discontinue the public hearing at this point and enter into closed session?
Correct. And then we will come out of closed session later when it comes to any decision.
Okay, so, Dan?
Before we either do the fors or against or go into closed session, I mean, could we get a little background on what the terms were? Or like why we're
Or is
meeting
that
here
more
today?
appropriate for
Correct.
closed
Yeah,
session?
but I was going to do that. I have
As a
list
closed
of those
session?
ones again, closed
Okay.
session. Yeah.
Any other concerns? All right, then I'll move on to number 4. I'm gonna not hold the public hearing in open session. I'm gonna move to item 4. To consider a motion to convene in closed session under Wisconsin statute section 1985 1B. To consider the dismissal, demotion, licensing, or discipline of any public employee or person licensed by a board, commission, or the investigation of charges against such a person, or considering the grant or denial of tenure for a university faculty member, and for the taking of formal action on any such manner provided by that faculty member or other public employee or person licensed is given actual notice of any evidentiary hearing that may be held prior to the final action being taken, and any meeting at which the final action may be taken. So specifically, this is a hearing deliberation regarding the denial of a beverage operator's license application from Connor Schaefer. If any action is required in open session as a result of the closed session, the council will reconvene in open session to take the necessary action and or continue on with the printed agenda.
Motion to go into closed session?
Second.
We have a motion on the floor by Dan Stevens. It's been seconded by Alder Diane Wolf to go in to closed session. The voting will be by roll call. Do you want to do it, Joanne, or?
Yep, I can do it. Sean McAllister.
Yes.
Dan Stevens.
Aye.
Diane Wolf. Aye. Stephen Knott.
Aye.
Larry Jurassic.
Aye.
Mike Milkey.
Everybody was in favor. We are in closed session. The time is 2:35 p.m.